Okay, here we are down the back. Behind that banana jungle right there is the deck, and you can see the wheelchair ramp right there. So I'm doing a lot of my gardening and my projects down here now, so I can keep BJ company and keep an eye on him. It has been in here for a long time. It's beneath an oak tree, and I planted a bunch of shade-loving things here, like cast iron plants and some of my hardy bamboo palms and ferns. And that thing right there you see in the foreground is elephant ear. That one's Colocasia esculenta, and it's one of a fancy variety that has like wine red stems, and check it out, it's kind of red underneath. It looks really pretty when the sun's coming through. So we're down here, we're going to clean up our bulbs today, so I got all my stuff. We did these amaryllis that were up there, so I'm just going to get all the dirt off of them, and the loose skin and tissue and stuff. Okay, here, this guy. And I'll let them dry out before I put them in the fridge. I'll probably put them in some brown bags, some grocery bags, and they should be good in there for a couple months till I want to replant them again. That's a pretty nice bulb for me forgetting about it. It spent last winter starving underneath the house without any water and getting frozen, so it did pretty good. And then BJ tipped over one of these pots we had up on the thing where we were growing canna lilies in them, and so this is a good time. They need to be separated anyway, but we got tons of baby canna lily bulbs here. So some of these are mixed up. There's purple ones in here and yellow ones in here, and I think the bigger ones are the yellows. See, like this one, that's nice. That's beautiful. Over here. So this guy's wanting to sprout. Maybe I'll put him in a pot and see if I can get him to come up early. By the way, those amaryllis, those are very, very nice to force into bloom during the holiday season. They get all kinds of real pretty red ones and white ones. And you just get a big bulb and you just water it, and you know, within like 4 weeks, I think you get these huge, beautiful flowers. So you should try that this holiday season because they're really nice. Something different from the poinsettias, and you can keep them going. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. This is cool. This is like free money when you get these bulbs like this. That's why I like gardening, because it's the only thing I can think of where you get stuff for free just for getting a little effort, like making cuttings or separating bulbs. That's awesome. And I found one more. These should be all purple calla lilies. They're called Anarchy. They're really, really, really pretty. And like the calla lilies are like kind of like a water plant. They like growing around the edges of ponds and streams and stuff. But a lot of the new varieties like Anarchy, they do just fine in regular garden soil. So you know, if you don't have a pond, you shouldn't let that keep you from growing such a beautiful plant. Ooh, look at that one. I hope that's a purple one. Okay, then I just put some water in here to help find them, and swish it around, and then the bulbs float to the top. So that's a good tip. You can see them. So I guess I got them all. Okay, now I'm going to go in and cook a fabulous dinner. This is one of the few things BJ will eat. It's ham steak with, you know how you get the vegetables in the bag? I think it's bird's eye. Makes one with pasta and cheese sauce and broccoli, and he loves that. So we have that once a week at least. He doesn't like anything anymore. He doesn't like beef, he doesn't like pork, he doesn't like chicken. He says he's sick of it. So it's getting really tough to find something to serve him for dinner. And what he does like, and he eats every night, is chocolate ice cream. So I'm trying not to have him live on junk food all the time. So I insist he eat some vegetables and stuff. But that's another battle too that kind of gets tiresome after a while. So I don't know, as long as he's eating ice cream, I guess, and I'm giving him vitamins, I guess that's good enough. So anyway, I got all kinds of free calla lilies, and I cleaned off my amaryllis bulb, so that concludes my Sunday gardening activities for this week. Maybe I'll be able to sneak out in the garden a little more this week and replant my spinach and lettuce and all that stuff that the armadillo dug up over there. So, well, it's about 11:30 now, and I got BJ in bed, and wasn't too bad at night, but he was out here, and I caught him trying to move a bunch of furniture from the deck inside. And I told him not to do that, and that they belong out here, but if he wants them inside, he needs to let me take them inside because it's too dangerous for him. And it's like, you know, I try to be Florence Nightingale, but I come across as Nurse Ratched. So, anyway, he forgets that he's mad at me, so that's a plus, and now he's in there resting, and I think I can clean up and go to bed. So that's how I spent my weekend, November 14th and 15th, 2009. I'll see you next time. This is Jack. Be good and grow.